What up, Ghosticles? How you doing, buddy? Oh, dude, you want to see something absolutely amazing? Look at this. I'm a full-fledged child now. It's so cool. Look at it. It is. It's my first good one. I'm pretty happy with it. Does all the color changing and everything. Just doesn't really pick it up very well as far as coloring, huh? I think it just died. I played with it too much. Nope, I fixed it. It does all the cool stuff. About blinded myself with it. Like to been blinded. What up, Leechum? What are you getting into tonight, Ghost? What's up, peanut butter? Oh, wrestling. I just got off of a 45-minute phone call with Eric Medina, so that was pretty damn cool. I was a fan of that. It's a fun little conversation. Future possibilities and all that fun stuff. I got this awesome little Darth Maul from our best friend Matrix and SW. That's just a base card. Ripped out all the windows and sealed the walls. That is a bit of a fire hazard, I would guess, right? What is their thought process there? I also got some super fantastic Jason DeMint artwork. Look at that. That's actually the first time I've said Jason's last name out loud. DeMint. It's a Malazan Book of the Fallen and a Darth Malgus. Yeah, I would definitely say report it. And I got a freaking bookmark. It's got a tassel, so it's kind of a big deal. Maybe they're just moving the windows. Maybe they blocked up all those windows so that they could create new ones at a later date. People are weird, man. Yeah, probably not. Good God. Tell them to go up there and ask them what they did it for. We need to know at this point. There's got to be some more information. There's just got to be. Absolutely got to be's. I came in here earlier and started cleaning up the room a little bit, and then I stopped. What up, collector? I did enough where I picked up a bunch of boxes and moved them around, and that was about it. I gave up pretty quickly. realized I didn't feel like doing anything, so I didn't. I also started listing a couple singles. I think I got literally 2 listed, maybe 3. I can tell you, I definitely was not expecting to be on the phone with Medina for as long as I was. What is this? Man, that thing is sweet. He doesn't, from what I could tell. He was telling me, so he'd said he actually sketches and does art for between 12 to 16 hours every single day. He said he only takes like 30-minute lunches daily. Sometimes he'll do an hour on occasion. Yeah, we can tell 100%. No question about it. That man pushes out some art. I didn't realize he was a part of the what's it called? The Masterpiece set that just came out. I had no idea. I'm sure it was put out there somewhere, but I just never noticed it. He had some interest in the honeypot and the Golden Hive Gallery. So we might be able to put something together in the future. He actually said that, so he's going to some big card show in like the next month or 2 over there in Cali. But he's actually putting my logo on the back of his sweatshirt when he goes. He said he's going to send me a picture. Yeah, he said he's going to send me a picture when he gets the sweatshirts printed. That's cool. Very nice. Yeah, so he's going to have some collectibles on the back of his shirt showing it off, which is pretty damn awesome. Yeah, you gotta search the GHG. That's the easiest way to do it. That brings it all up at the top. We got the big GHG, our new artwork Golden Hive Gallery coming in tomorrow. These are a couple of the pieces we got. The Hoi Truongs, man. These things are nuts. And of course, the 5x7 quad. I think he might have quit. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't spoken to him directly about it. But I think he might have been one of the ones that decided they didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Because Fanatics has been doing some crazy shit recently. Their reject rate has gone up a massive amount. Like, it has been a ridiculous amount of rejects. Some of even like the big name artists. And I've actually seen some unofficially to where they said, oh, you know, this is the problem with this one, and it looks just like the other one that they accepted. They're being pretty ridiculous about stuff. And you know, when an artist gets a reject, they don't get any kind of payment or anything of the nature for that card. It gets destroyed, is what they say, so they don't get to see anything from however long they actually worked on it. What's up, bro?
Hey, dude.
What you doing?
I think I'm about to go to sleep.
I'm surprised you're not already in bed.
I was almost there.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
I was almost there.
Love you.
Oh, no, your poster.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a new sticky thing up there. It keeps falling down. It's just giving up. Yeah, and then another thing about Topps, which is absolutely crazy, is that, you know, they pay a very, very low amount. They no longer give out APs for an artist to actually sell for any kind of good money. Now the bottom one fell too. But then, like, they like jump on people a whole lot. Like, if they catch artists doing any kind of artwork outside of the, roll this thing up. If they catch any artists doing any type of artwork outside of Topps, they will fire them or put them on a naughty list and all kinds of shit. It's crazy. Now I need to put that there. So much on this in here. Damn, I didn't realize there were so many people on. What up, hey Ron? How you doing, buddy? That's a win. Very big win. Doing pretty good. Just sitting around hanging out. Living the dream and all that good stuff. I wasn't actually planning on jumping on tonight. Then I decided I would just so I could show off some artwork. How old are you now, Ron? What are you, like 42? You certainly look it. My birthday is... What month is it? Oh, just a few weeks away. Oh yeah, party time. Let's see, what day is the 10th on? Oh yeah, it's a Tuesday. I'll be partying pretty hard at work. That's pretty much the norm. Ooh, fancy. Turn off your payment method on Whatnot. Smart. Very, very smart. What's this box full of? Oh, that's all Pokemon cards. Well, would you looky there? Is this the one I dropped the other day? What up, Gusto? Tomorrow night is going to be pretty damn crazy and fantastic. Go ahead and get them rolling. Get them started up. Just a bunch of random ass Pokemans. Pokemon. What up, Keeper? I swear they find something people like and they just triple down on it. There you go through and actually comp all these cards out again one of these damn days. There's a shit ton in here. Not that I'm ever actually going to list them because, ew, seems like a lot of work. Too much work. I came up here earlier today and decided I was actually going to sit down and I was going to list cards, and I think I did 3. I think I listed 3 singles. So, go me. Dude, that Ahsoka is absolutely nuts. It is unnecessarily good. 100% Ahoy Truong. I had about a 45-minute phone conversation with Eric Medina not too long ago. So that was pretty damn cool. Yeah. I think we're going to be looking into him doing some Golden Hive galleries. But he was contacting me about the honeypots, of course. But I think I'm up to 22 artists on the waiting list for honeypots. I just finished today. I think I have enough of the panos and the quads cut and scored and ready. And I got my new box of standard size cards in. Look at this beauty. Look at all them cards. So many the camera can barely pick them up. That thing's heavy as shit. Heavy as shit. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy shit that people are going to come up with this go around. And they seem to do better every single time. And we got Cisco Rivera, he says he's planning on doing at least a couple for the set. So that ought to be pretty damn interesting. I can't wait to see. What up, Carillion? Can't wait to see what Cisco Rivera decides he's going to do for a set like that. I hope we get some original artworks from him. How sick would that be? I am still kicking. Another day. I didn't really accomplish a whole lot. I did get these in, though. Look at that. This is Jason Dement. He did some for the Malazan set. He kind of created himself. So this one's 18 out of 50. He hand numbers them and signs them. That's Apsalar. You got Yedin Derrig. These are just prints. But he did the artwork and then got some prints did. So crazy, man. I loves it. And then this is a 101 sketch by him. Had to grab it. Yep, Darth Malgus. Had to pick it up. I actually have one of these of Darth Malgus, but I think I still have it downstairs in my stack of everything. That's honestly why I picked up the sketch, because I had that little Lego set up for Matrix. I got both of those from Matrix. He picks them up from, there's somebody on Whatnot. I followed them, but I don't remember their name. But they actually make those. It was pretty damn cool. Yeah, we got some crazy ass art coming in for tomorrow night. I'm in the same boat. This is the Spicy Danny. Technically, I'm not allowed to show it. Look at that dragon. It's crazy. This is the new Hoi Truong art. Hey. Old Pad Bay. What up, Julie? Already got stuff on some of them. I put them in some of my older beat up top loaders. because they were just sent with sleeves as per usual. Dude, the Garza, gorgeous. Gorgeous Garza. Got Buffy, Natasha Romanoff. And these are all Bees Honeypot APs. Every single one of them. She did. It is going to be a wild ass show. And of course, the 5x7 quad. Which he didn't sign that one. I figure if anybody purchases it, I'll just put them in contact with them and they can work out actually sending it to them and getting them signed if they want. Yeah, he sent some pretty crazy shit. He had actually messaged me about a couple of things, asking, what was some of the stuff that sold the best out of his last setup. I told him some of the things that didn't, so he kind of catered these sketches directly for the Golden Hive Gallery. Yeah, do a meet and greet. And I told him, I said, like big names like Ahsoka, Darth Vader. I didn't say anything about Darth Maul because I didn't want to have to buy one myself, because I totally would have. I love the Vader that he did, though. That thing's so crazy looking. Yeah, and then we should have another batch coming in from Tim at some point. I don't know how long it'll be, but he's got a 5x7 Vader coming in. That thing is, good God, amazing. I still have a Vader from his last batch. These will be on auction tomorrow also. I bought the other Luke Skywalker for my mother. That was her Mother's Day present. Expensive ass Mother's Day present. Yeah, she got it. I ran it in the stream that first night. Mine's probably already in bed. I know the middle one went. She came in here and said goodnight, but the youngest, she had that right before I'm going to bed energy. She was all over the damn place a little bit ago. I got a new bookmark too. Yeah, that Pale Man is sick. This is Jason Dement also. Yeah, we went through. We had two other Pale. Yeah, we did. We actually had them in the dollar starts. That's Tim again. He is something special with what he actually creates. Oh, I got this too. Look at that. Oh yeah. So that's my new lightsaber. It lightsabers at stuff. Yeah, the alien, that predator sitting over there. I'm going to use this as a pointer from now on because it's so long. That alien's pretty, or the predator's sick as hell. There's a way to, oh yeah, you just shake it a little bit and it actually turns off. That is super cool. Yeah, I think we have 4 of Hoy's that's got pre-bids on them already for tomorrow night. Let's see. Yeah, 4 of them. The Shin, the Ahsoka, Daenerys, and Garsa Fwip all have pre-bids. And that leaves, I think, 6 more from Hoy. And I can tell y'all one thing. These right here are the most delicious coconut milk drinks you will ever taste in your life. They are unnecessarily good. I had a strawberry one earlier today, and I fell in love. There's a shit ton of people on tonight. I didn't even look before I got on. I mean, I definitely would have still jumped on no matter what, but I need to set it up in the art and images, arts and prints, I think is what it's called. Start running way more shows than that, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I might swap the one for tomorrow night because I really don't need it to be in Star Wars. Let's see. Oh, actually, it is in the arts and prints. Never mind. I set it up properly. Look at me go. What are we in tonight? Are we in Star Wars right now? Shit, I ain't got a clue. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with these bags. I thought I was ordering bubble mailers, but they were not bubble mailers. I have to figure out something cool to do with them now. Where is that? 15? Look at that. That's so fancy. Apsalar was such a badass in the books. I might have to go in and reread them now that I have these in. Because good lord. Then my new Darth Malgus. What up, Yacht Carter? How you doing, plates? Come here. Welcome in. Against you. Need to get these non-numbered greens out of here. Welcome back, AA Ron. Didn't even notice you were gone. The big 32, AA Ron. Look at you go. Growing up on us. Being an adult and stuff. So they say, at least. Acting like an adult at times. Man, I wish I had some adult money. Anytime I get adult money, I spend it on kid stuff, basically. Buy a lightsaber. Where's all this? I think that's a short print. This is growing up. Short print. Doctor Who did some weird stuff for the Rittenhouse set. Oh, that one's cool looking. True. It does help a little bit. It looks like Julie. Not listening. Ooh. Yeah, Yacht Carter taking down some the Lindsay Grayling. One of the best sets in the world. Let's see, how many do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, you got 1 through 8, Yacht Carter. Number 7. Good luck. I think you actually did get one of the ones we've been looking for. You got a googly eyed. Signed by the Lindsay Grayling. Very nice. Been waiting for one of those to show up. Got the Crybaby, Beach Bum, the Zombie, Beeve Irwin. That's a win. Billy Idol. Bruce B. Beetlejuice. BT. And the Beezy Rider. So googly. Yeah, these are her the metal stock cards. Very few of those. Very, very few of them. And that is the first one we've pulled. Ha! What a loser, Julie. These are all the other sets of hers. I think those are all full sets that I just haven't listed because I'm lazy. Appreciate you, yeah, Carter. Facts. And we actually have one of her original sketches in the store for this set. I think it was one of the only ones she didn't have put into the packs. I know 606 has opened quite a few of them. He was chasing one of those googly-eyed. Lindsay's a damn dork. Looking at some of the stuff she's put together and some of her sets, they are just freaking hilarious. That Wee Willie Winky, I am telling you, this set right here, absolutely hilarious. I don't even know what else we have in here. Perfect patterns. We got the cats in the tree. Feline tea time. All the cats look like marshmallows. Kitty Erie Season 1. We got Series 2, Series 3, and the Series 4. And then Krampus and the floofy little monsters. One of these days I'll actually list those up instead of just showing them off in the stream all the time. One of these days. Yeah, I haven't streamed since me and Julie got completely hammered up here. That was a very interesting night. It was, I don't remember all of it, that's for damn sure. What's up, TB? How you doing, Cloud? Yeah, I definitely do not remember all of it. It was quite the night. I don't even know what time I went to bed. Yeah, pretty much just hanging out and running our mouths. That was about it. Yeah, you definitely. I don't know exactly what you missed, but you definitely missed something. I can tell you, I wasn't fully hungover because I drank a bottle of water and took some Tylenol before I went to sleep. I actually took Tylenol before I started drinking, also, but I did drink the entire fifth of Jack Daniels that night, which was unexpected. 100% not planned out. Yeah, Julie drank an entire pitcher of pina colada. It wasn't poured right. Ain't you just fancy? They didn't pour it right. Yeah, that's the truth. Sometimes, usually, I'm aware of it after that very first one. I'll drink one beer, I'll drink one glass, and it doesn't sit right, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm done. Always go with somebody else's fault. That is the best way to do it. You can't turn down free ones. Maybe they knew they messed it up, and that's why they were like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get him hammered so he won't remember. He'll think it was his fault. That was that bottom of the barrel beer. Full on bottom of the barrel. Just gonna have to start pushing through and stop being a child now. I think that's the way it's gonna have to work out. I've never really had too many people to drink with, as in my adult life, I should say, because I don't talk to people. Me and the wife would occasionally get hammered together, but I just don't drink that often. Honestly, last weekend was the first time I had drank in, it had to have been like a year. How you doing? Fantastic. At least a year, if I was to guess. That does happen. That definitely does happen. That's how my youngest came along also. And here I am now. Alive and well. Yeah, that sounds good. And oh yeah, well, the baldness did start right around that time. I would say about 24 years old. So it all equals out. 9 years ago, it all went downhill. We used to take everybody's stuff and shove it in their freezer. That was our go-to move when we were screwing with somebody. I once woke up after a hammered night out, and my entire mattress was shoved into the top of my freezer. I was impressed. Yeah, the little, the little blue ones that's about this big. Yep, the entire thing was in the freezer. Yeah, we found uniforms happen quite a bit. It was definitely one of those things. Like I searched around and I could not find it, and that's when I did find it, and I said, "Well, I will be damned." Well deserved, I can almost guarantee. I don't remember the night before, but I'm sure I deserved it for something. Oh, the good old days. Are you still doing art, Julie? What are you working on now? Oh, you fixed Mr. Bean? What'd you go and do that for? Yeah, it looks nothing like Mr. Bean now. I liked it. I thought Mr. Bean was awesome. I loved watching his movies. Beastie Boys. Utter rubbish. I don't think that's the right utter there, Aaron. There you go. You got it figured out. Yeah, udder is like a part of a cow. Spelling is for losers, as is reading and talking. I don't think you can really do anything and not be considered a loser these days. Oh, yeah, math. Who even likes numbers? They're unnecessary. We could accomplish just about everything math accomplished without having math, but we could have done it all with magic. So I don't know why everybody's all math is great. Nerds. If we'd have just figured out magic back in the day instead of math, we'd have been all right. Honestly, we'd probably be way more ahead than where we are right now, right? What up, Snappy? Back to important stuff. Yeah, Julie's finally sitting down and actually doing some OCs. Finally. Yeah, that's what I said. OCs. Originals. Characters. I just use less letters because I'm lazy. Bossy? The pumpkin one. The side profile one? I was in the wrong chat. That's a lot of me scrolling through previous conversations. Hold on. Got the Medusa Sedusa. Jill in a box. Did you? I only saw the one. Oh, look, you did. That thing's crazy looking. That's the side profile one. I like the. He looks like Scrooge. That's all of them. We're caught up. What's up, Madre? Hey. What you doing, Ma? Not a whole lot ever. That's kind of my go-to on how to live life. Try not to know everything. I don't do well at it though, you know. What you watching? Look what I got, Ma. I don't think I showed it to you yet. Isn't that cool? It's a freaking lightsaber. That's how you know I'm in charge. It makes noises, but I turned the volume down because it was so damn loud. That's what I use to point at stuff now. That's Freddy Krueger. Me too. So I get it one. It's just, I love it. Eventually, one of these days, I finally decided I was going to actually get mine. What was really cool. Freaking lightsaber! another red one. They all make noises and everything. Ooh, what'd you get me? I just realized not too long ago that my birthday is in a few weeks. You think I would have realized it the other day when I was talking about birthday presents for the kids, but I wasn't paying attention. Sneaked up on me. I'm sure I have some laying around somewhere. I've brought about 1,000,000 sets home from work. What do you need safety glasses for? It's hard sometimes. Good talk. I'm glad we had this conversation. It led to a lot of boring words to come out for no reason. That's why I keep you around. Frickin' laser beams attached to frickin' sharks, man. Trying to figure out what you would buy for me that would cause you to need safety glasses. If I were to guess, it's something that's going to cause me to have to do work for you. You're kind of like the kids where you buy something for yourself and you're like, hey, look, you use this. So I'm taking my time on my ride. Yeah, here's a super, super, super awesome skill saw now. Build me a deck. Yeah, brand new one. The pellet pusher. That's why I wear glasses when I mow, for that very reason. It's also why I wear glasses when I do most things, so I could, you know, not hurt my eyes. I do need to build myself a deck. Also true, AA Ron. I'm not a fan of smoked meats. Yeah. The first time I ever tried it, the guy like way over smoked it and didn't know what he was doing, so it tasted like smoke. And that's pretty much ruined it for me. Yep. Now anytime I taste smoked meats, it just tastes like smoke. Even if it's just a little bit, like that's all I can pick out now. She is. She's drawing. Using me as background noise. Now, you ruin it that first time, and it's kind of the end for everything. There it is. There is no question about that. How you doing tonight, Miley? I mean, technically, this is also the radio. It's exactly what I was born with a face for. Thanks, Ma. I'm almost ready for a nap already. I just roll over and then go to sleep. Take another melatonin gummy, and you're good to go. Pokemon and luxury bags. That sounds about right. You could buy yourself a Pokemon luxury bag. That'll put you to sleep. I've definitely been sucked into a couple of the Pokemon streams. Never been in a luxury bag stream. That's because Gengar is awesome. Ain't no question about it. That's understandable. I've always been more of a Charizard fan. I got this one. Yeah. I got it. I definitely thought about it. I think it's a little bit off center, but it is Japanese. I got quite a few laying around. I was thinking about grading one of these too. Loaded. Freaking loaded, man. I have a Bulbasaur in here too that's also worth some money. I just don't know where it is. It's in one of these boxes of cards that's mixed between every damn thing. Oh, there it is. Good luck. A little Swablu. I think that one's worth like $20 now. It wasn't when I first pulled it. I was wanting to get some of the new set, the Team Rocket's Return, but everything is just too damn expensive now. I'll get some when I find them in a store. If I get lucky and find some in a store. They do. Oh yeah, look at this. Crazy. Shit ton of energies. Ooh, ain't that fancy. I forgot I had. No, this is the Evolutions. Sealed promo. Yeah, not quite as big as the actual base set, but still good. Got a couple graded ones in here. Some of them are. I don't think I really have any that are worthwhile graded anymore. Well, never mind. Got an old school Mew. It's the CD promo. I think last I checked, that one was selling for like 3 or 5, somewhere in that area. Or maybe it was this one. What up, Blue? Yeah, just like the Ancient Mews. Man, I had a stack of Ancient Mews. I actually had. It was the base set, not a first edition, but it was a holographic Charizard, but it was beat to hell. Like creases and rip in it and all kinds of stuff. And I actually traded it to a guy because his older brother worked at the movie theater, and I traded him for like 50 Ancient Mews sealed promos. Yeah, nobody cared about him back then. Yeah, there wasn't. I didn't know anything about grading back in the day when I was like 7 years old. And I'd actually traded for that Charizard already beat up and everything. I traded some other kid a bunch of cards for it, and then I traded it for a shit ton of Ancient Mews. Wish I still had that stack. Honestly, they're still not worth a whole lot, but uh, you screwed up. That is where all your money went. That's all I cared about back then. Just give me the Pokemans. And here you are, poor, with the rest of us, AA Ron. You really screwed up. Yeah, screwed it up. I look back at all the boxes now. Like, I never got like full booster boxes or anything, right? We were too poor for that shit. So I got like 1 or 2 packs at a time. But I wish I would have never opened any of them. I would absolutely love to have a massive stack of these just laying around. One day. That's in an original jungle or fossil pack sealed. I still got some in a couple binders back there behind me. I didn't have anything overly crazy. That is, I think, like a $300 pack of cards. 200, 300, something like that. I haven't kept up with the price on it. That's back before you were born, Blue. You know, I don't have a scale that will actually weigh it to that exactness. I've looked and tried to go out and buy one, but I always give up because there's so damn many. I had an extra scale laying around here somewhere because I bought one for that reason, and it turns out it doesn't go low enough. Yeah, you'll see people drop some money on some damn Pokemon. I saw somebody, I was watching that sports stream about a month back, and I saw a guy come in and he spent $30K in like 30 minutes. Oh my God. Could you imagine that? Just dropping $30,000 on opening a couple boxes? He bought, and it was only one case. So he bought a case that had 5 boxes in it, and then he bought a single box, and that was $30,000. 6 boxes. Impressive. I would throw up. There's no way around it. What up, Zooey? I would immediately puke if I spent that much money. How you doing, Scenic? I just can't handle that type of pressure in my brain. Well, you could do it on Whatnot. You can just go absolutely nuts and just take all of your savings, your credit cards, all of it put together and just blow it. And the way the streamers were acting, he did not make his money back on the hits he got. What up, boss mama? I don't even want to travel. I just want to have the money. If I had 30K to blow, Volume 4 of the Honeypots would be wild. Yeah, not even close to 10K. Holographic 3D 101s. It'd be a 900 card set. What up, Sith? It is chilly up here. Hey, look, there's another AA Ron. What's up, PMP? We got double AA Rons. Gonna have us an Aaron fight. So they're kicking in, huh? Some Copic markers. That sounds fancy. I know about as much about them as you knew about that Pokemon pack earlier, Blue. I bought a lightsaber. So I'm way cooler. I use it for lightsaber and stuff. Oh, now it's loud. Listen to this. Unstable. It's so fancy. So fancy. So fancy. I'm going to use that if somebody ever breaks into my house. It's my self-defense weapon. You get a fat, bald guy in the middle of the night, nothing but briefs, coming at you with a super red lightsaber. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be interested. They mark stuff. Aaron, blast them. My thoughts exactly, Aaron. Coloring mostly. And if they're grayscale, I'm guessing coloring in different scales of gray. All the letters are starting to move around on you. Letters are talking to each other. They're going to be like Pokemon. They're just going to keep saying their name over and over. Exactly. There's a Midwesterner. What up, West? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Ariel. How's it going? I am fantastic, bud. Mostly just hanging out, honestly. I figured I'd get up here and show off some of that artwork we got in for the Golden Hive Gallery tomorrow. Look at those. Good Lord. This is the Hoi Truong. That one's a spicy one. Big old 5x7. It's a Purdy Garza. But yeah, that's all the show tomorrow night. 4 of them have pre-bids already. And there's a couple that are hanging out back there that are also in there. Got some Tim Agars, Vader on the Bridge, Solo, and Luke. Ought to be a pretty good show. I was just kind of sitting around hanging out earlier. I got all the cards ready for Volume 4, So I just have to start breaking them up and send out that email this weekend as my plan. I figured I'd do a little pop up, sit up here and run my mouth as I do's. I don't I don't think I'll be on very long, but a few minutes. I dread the kids being out of school. That means I got to pay for summer camp. Just for the youngest. The two oldest don't utilize that. Got to let that money roll in for the summer. There's always so much more food that gets eaten. The two oldest being home, they're like garbage disposals. I don't have a clue. They literally live here all the time. You get them like one weekend out of a month. I have to feed them the rest of that time. Yeah, that's only two people. I got three extra in my house. They just keep showing up and eating. One of them doesn't even barely live here, and she still just shows up and eats. He is aware of that. His letters are talking to each other right now. He's having issues typing. I can barely keep up with my own birthday. There's no way I'm keeping up with anybody else's birthdays. It is impossible. Impossible. Yeah, he's got a life, AA Ron. Oh. What up, Stick? How you doing, bud? I also do that exact same thing, Darwin. I put birthdays in my calendar on my phone, and it still surprises the hell out of me. Very nice. I kind of did work today, but I wasn't at work. I worked on honey pot cards. I worked on getting all y'all's honey jar cards imaged. So I got pictures of all of those. I just have to finish going through and editing them all into like one little for each artist, editing them into one picture so I can get all that together. I played with my lightsaber some, so that was super cool. And then I had a business call with Eric Medina for about 45 minutes talking about sketching and stuff. My lightsaber just turned off. Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting the phone call to last for 45 minutes with Eric Medina, but it was still pretty damn cool. Definitely an enjoyable conversation. He does talk a lot, though. I thought I was talkative when I start talking about sketches and whatnot. He pushes through. I know he just had that Masterpieces set that they released. I think it's released. No, I have them set up so that they get sent to you every 30 minutes, Workman. I went ahead and set it up on a schedule. They just keep pushing through now. It's basically all automated. You're welcome. That's how I do's it. Got to keep you happy. I did get a new Darth Malgus sketch in, though, from Jason DeMint. Predator sketch? That is Tim Agar. That thing is crazy. Rant away, Workman. Rant away. That's old Timmy Tim. It's so good. It's one of his monsters. We have there's quite a few up there from Tim. I honestly do not have a clue. I can ask him. I'm pretty sure he's asleep right now. Let's tag him. We'll see if we can tag him in here. He'll be able to answer that question. I'm sure it's if I were to guess, I would say it's probably specific to a movie. Oh, I forgot to hit the at Timmy Tim. That's him. Timmy. We'll see if he's awake. He's based out of the UK, so it's like 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something for him. Appreciate that follow, Johnson. But I think he just put in there that it was just a predator when he sent me the images of them. Let me look at my spreadsheet here because I am super organized. Yeah, it just says predator. So we got other monsters ones. We got the Thing, Pale Man, Jason, Freddy, the Fly, and the Cloverfield monster. I think those are the only horror ones we have. If I'm not mistaken. You know, just Alex, I just learned that the other day. So I realized that watching, I don't remember which alien it was, but I noticed that there were different types of predators. You know, they actually have names and everything. Like they have a full backstory for almost every predator that's been out there. If I'm not mistaken, most of it comes from the comic books of it. I didn't know there were Predator comic books. Had no idea. Saw a Facebook post about that the other day. There were people arguing up there about who was the best Predator. It's pretty damn cool. I heard of the Scar one. There was another one. He was like some type of outcast. I got kind of in depth in a rabbit hole looking into some of these, doing a quick read over on their backstories. But he was like some kind of like outcast that started killing other ones. It was wild. Is that what they're calling the newest one? I saw something where somebody was saying they thought that the Runt in the movie coming out soon, if it hasn't already come out, that he's gonna be. They're thinking he's gonna be one of the other Predators. Not sure if it was Scar or not. I wish I could find that Facebook post. But he was. The Predator sketch starts out at 100, and you're looking at which ones, Emma? Ian. Is that an L or an I? Oh, my glasses suck. Oh, oh, the Lana Turner. I'm tracking. Get it out of here. We can take a look at it. Hoi Truong for the win again. That man is absolutely on fire. Cosplays. You said the Red Sanyas. So you got this one. And these are the official APs of his. And that's the only two. Got the spicy Sanya. Always got some true masterpieces, I'm telling you. Not a whole lot of Star Trek fans that come through yet. We're gonna drag them in here one of these days. We had one came through, picked up one of Hoy's sketches a while back. I think it was like the first weekend we had Hoy's original stack come in. Night, Madre, love ya. Talk to ya on the morrow. Well, other than that, original chaser of Star Trek. I think that's the only Star Trek one we've sold. The rest of them just kind of hanging out, waiting for the fans to come in for them. And of course, we also have the new Hoi Truongs that are in the store for tomorrow night. My lightsaber turned off. But these are all up for pre-bids tomorrow. Got a couple Tim Agars in there. All waiting. Got the Ahsoka trio and the Danny. She's naked under there. And the Stranger Things 5x7 quad that he didn't sign. I think he was excited to be done with that one and he forgot to sign it. It's cold up here. Good Lord. I got a jacket. That AC is really pumping tonight. I bought a new ice maker today too. One of those little automated ones that it makes crunchy ice or chewy ice, I think is what it's called. My wife and kids absolutely love that chewy ice, so I picked that up for them. They're pretty excited. I got it mostly because I wanted iced coffee. We had one for a while, but it actually ended up breaking. And it wasn't really good. It was a pretty cheap one. What up, Sam? How you doing, Jay Will? Uncle Danny Shane. Got an Uncle Grandpa sound to it. How you doing tonight, bud? Going well. I was just complaining that I was cold, so I put on a jacket. And other than that, just hanging out, being lazy. Doing really good at it, too, if you ask me. I have a real skill. I like trying to keep up with it. Somebody's got to do it around here. Bam. Look at this bad boy. That's some fancy Tyrion right there. It's a piece of his robe. Authentic piece of Tyrion Lannister's coat. What's up, Conathan? I didn't even know you were in here, bud. Sneaky. That is a Hoi Truong sketch that is being sold tomorrow. Honeypot AP. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Is your name now Magic? That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Did you just change your name? Oh. Rode off. Little Lana. Is it Lena or Lana? It's gotta be Lana, right? That sounds more right. Sounds mucho more righter. For some reason, when I look at your name, it wants to be pronounced in my head as Majike, and I know that's wrong. Yeah, all right, cool. So I'm not completely inept. Other people made the mistake too, and I'm happy with that. Old Dose Swords. I didn't know how to name those cards properly, so I went with one sword and two swords. Much appreciated. Hoi Truong will be getting those payments along with his payment from the show tomorrow night that we're doing with all of his new art. On Monday would be my guess. That's usually when I send the payments out to the artist. That's my pay date. I don't know if Khan's still in here, but look at her. I think this is the same one you had picked up, isn't it? That OSHA auto? Oh. Fancy. I got like this. Yeah. Definitely a lot harder to hit. It's kind of a win if you're buying singles. Because people, I don't think they really comprehend just how hard it is to hit one of those black and gold autos. Disco, let me take a look. Go. There we are. Oh, that's sick. Did y'all hit that tonight? Nice. Yeah, I no longer have my fancy auto. She's gone. Creeping across the painted. Definitely one to be jealous over. It's always a big win, isn't it? That's one of the greatest things about the Golden Hive Gallery. I get to handle so many fantastic sketches. I don't get to keep them, but I get to hold them for a little while. And that's an absolute win to me. Just a massive amount of full-on masterpieces just pushing through. That's true. And it's noticeable too. Some of them you might get in the mail that have a couple tear stains on them. Mainly any of the Darth Mauls that come through. Because I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, man. Another one? I think I've bought like one team of Masterworks. And that's it. I just can't bring myself to afford it. The wife was happy about the chrysanthemum, though. I absolutely loved the last masterwork that came out. What was that, 22? I opened so damn much of it. We were doing like 1 to 2 cases a weekend until the price skyrocketed. Then it was no longer an option. I just couldn't bring myself to keep doing it. You know, the fills started getting longer. Next thing you know, we're doing like 2 shows to fill for one. And I gave up. Yeah, it's inevitable. Always seems to end up happening. That's when I would always go into doing mixers. The Cantina wine mixers. Those were always fun. I thought about doing a couple of those this weekend, but then I decided against it. That's a solid idea, Julie. Oh yeah, that's also always inevitable, Con. Well, I got this spot, a month ago for $20, but now you're asking 30, and I want to get it for 10. Well, unfortunately, I can't do that. Yeah, I'll set up some more Star Wars breaks at some point, sometime in the future. I usually plan them out about 2 days before I do them. What were the last 2 spots? And did they get that last spot magic? Because that's definitely a thing. Thrawn and comic covers. Huh. I feel like those usually sell pretty early on, don't they? That seems to be what happens in most of the breaks that I've done recently. Like we did quite a few, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago. And it was all the teams that I thought would sell immediately. They were the ones left over at the end. It's like, man, that is weird. Maybe I'm just not up to date on the market anymore. We were doing the Chrome Black and Hyperspace breaks. We ran quite a few of them. I think we did like 3 or 4 breaks in all over that weekend. And then I ended up opening some of them myself. Got some pretty cool stuff. I don't know where I put any of it. And my wife hit that one with Matrix and SW. And nothing crazy big. There was a few of them that I had opened. I'm gonna have to do something with singles one of these damn days. I'm starting to load up on them again. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Super fracturing. Let's see, where is... I don't think any of these are what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, here's some more. Little Rick Oley. Nice little jump to hyperspace case hitter. Look at that. Padme first arrival. I forgot I had that one. Some of my chrome black. You don't have that one yet? What else is in here? I think that's probably all of my new ones, other than this giant stack of chrome black I have. What's that thing going for? Can't be very much because nobody really likes hyperspace. I don't comprehend how. $130 point for the win. Good God. The superfractor went for $1,500. Looks like $17 for the base. Yeah. And then that one was for 21, 20, 25. Has 15 sound. That's crazy because an Atta 99 here went for $70, and then you got that one up there for $20. People were nuts. I bet that guy that bought it for 70 is looking at the price of that other one, and he's just like, son of a. Extra pain. That's usually what happens when I buy something that I really wanted. I see it sells for way, way cheaper. Like 2 days later, I'm like, well, that and when I sell a Pokemon card, it goes up like triple the price the next day. All right, I think I got it set up. I already listed it. I'm just slow. learning how to type and all that good stuff. What up, Chang? Appreciate you, Conathan. How you doing tonight, buddy? Absolutely. All right, have a good one, man. What's in this sack? I haven't really looked through it recently. Nothing crazy there. Moloch. Old Zuckus. There's another one. Thronathan. Yeah, that thing's sweet, ain't it, Chang? Let's see. Figure out where the heck it is in this box. Hiding around here some damn where. There it is. It's a little out of order. Knocked these two cards over like 4 times already. Krampus. I actually have a pack of the Krampus here from Lindsay Grayling. Yeah. So that's one of her little sets she's got set up and sent over to me. I just got to get around to listing them. I think I've said it a million times, and I just still haven't done it. Did you see that last Christmas? I guess you could call it a Christmas movie, the Santa Claus movie with The Rock, where he gets into a slap fight with Krampus. I wasn't expecting it, but I enjoyed that movie more than I thought I would. It was quite humorous to me. Yep. The crazy, crazy strong one. Yeah, it was a solid movie to watch. I didn't really like the snowman. That wasn't my favorite part, but it was still pretty damn cool. I like them going to Krampus's his castle. I think that was my favorite part of the entire movie. It was just humorous to me. What's the rest of this stack? Star Trek, Game of Thrones, Pokemans, baseball, X-Files. Into the Spider-Verse. Both of those movies were overly fantastic. Without question. I forced my youngest daughter to watch the first one with me, and she fell in absolute love with it. And I think we rewatched it maybe 30 times. I don't really think she enjoyed the second one overly much, because we've only watched that one once. I didn't think I would enjoy it just because the way the art style was set up, but I found that I kind of fell in love with it. Same thing with Arcane. Oh yeah, the Lego movie. That was way better than it should have been. We actually should be getting some Arcane artwork in by Tim sometime in the near future. I think I might have some images of it. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll up here some. Yeah, there's one. So that'll be a few of the sketches we'll be getting in. I think he'll be sending them on the next GHG. And then 5x7. Another Shin. Oh yeah, look at this one. This is another 5x7. That thing is, good lord, it's nuts. Unnecessarily good, of course. Surprise Leia. Huyang. Little RoboCop action. If I were to guess, I'd say those would be here in the next 2 to 3 weeks for the Golden Hive Gallery. We'll see though. It's 11:45. I've been lazy this week so far. I did accomplish some stuff today, but there's still a massive amount more that I need to accomplish. Got some honey jar stuff taken care of today. So that's a win. I gotta send some messages out. I am off Monday. Nice 4-day weekend for me. I gotta mow the yard this weekend too. I was thinking I might do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night we'll run the show for some of these bigger sketches we have in the store. And other than that, I got to get out the email for volume 4 of the Honey Pots, and I got to get together stuff done for all the packages. I figure I'll go ahead and get all the packages sorted and put together. So I just got to print the labels off once I get the acceptance emails back from each artist. But that'll probably take me, if I were to guess, I could probably start shipping some stuff out on like Wednesday. Go ahead and get that first $1,000 thrown out so I can pay for all the shipping. It's looking like a September release for volume 4 of the Honey Pots, I'm thinking. And figure out how we're gonna, what we can handle as far as how many new artists I can get added on. I got so many artists on the back burner in my future artist folder that I don't think there's any way that I can get them all into the next set as I was originally hoping. Oh yeah, we got that one from the Duke. Let's see, where are we sitting? I think we just have still just the 4 pre-bids for tomorrow night. Let me look. Yeah, Garza Flip, Daenerys, which I had to do red all over so that Whatnot would let me post the picture. The Ahsoka, Pano, and then the Shin Hati. Shin the Hati. These things are gonna, I don't think they're gonna last very long. Keep getting dust on them from my hands. These top loaders are so staticky, and they're kind of old too. You can see the some scratches on them. I had to use what I had on hand though. Yeah, this thing is crazy. Yeah, the Buffy's awesome. And of course, this thing. There's so much of it. It's beautiful. Thinking I'll be able to do 45 artists for volume 4 of the Honey Pots. And I'm going to attempt to do something new with all of the artists so that we can add on some extra artwork. But we'll see how it goes. I haven't fully put the plan together in my head. Go ahead and update my spreadsheet for those 2 Hoi Truongs that sold tonight. Let's see, the Hoi Truong side of things, this is 2 swords for the magic. 43.28. Yeah, the list just continues growing non-stop every single day. My problem is I always come up with new ideas and I'm like, oh, I totally have to do that. So I just add on more and more stuff that I need to accomplish every single day. And then I'll sit there and think, I got too much going on. I need to slow down and take a break. And then I come up with another idea. My problem is, like, it'll go into my head and I have to execute it. Like, I have to push through and finish it. If not, I'll go absolutely crazy thinking about it. I won't be able to think about anything else until I actually do what I had in mind. And then that'll turn into 50 things that I have to do. Except for listing singles. That is not one that I have to push through on. I'll immediately quit as soon as I start doing that every single time. It's so boring. I am a fan of somebody else's problems not being mine. That's a winning situation for me. I did get some new fancy artwork in. Look at that. Hand numbered 13 out of 50. That's an 8, sorry. 18 out of 50. Apsalar. Isn't that awesome? The Book of the Fallen. This is Jason Dement. This is a fantastic book series. 15 out of 50. Little Darth Malgus action. Had to buy it. Didn't have a choice. Also got a bookmark for my books. Quick bin. It's got a tassel. So cool. I'll be using it. I'm going to use the heck out of it. I need to get some more top loaders, though. I think I'm starting to run low. What up, Che Wood? I honestly don't know if they are or not. I've always been a really big fan of them. But I'm also a complete book nerd, so it's hard not to be a fan of them. I got some more. Let's see if I can find them real quick. where the heck they are. I did just find a shit ton more cards that I forgot I had. That's cool. Blunt man. As bookmarks? Blue Eyes White Dragon. I have to track my other bookmarks down sooner or later. Hiding. We got arts and prints. It's kind of what the whole stream's about. Now, I think the only Star Wars I have right now are singles. But I'm too lazy to list singles. Lazy. Yeah, I didn't even buy any more sealed Star Wars. I didn't buy anything this week. We're doing the big Golden Hive gallery. I say big. I think we have 20 sketches in the auction tab to go along with all of Hoi Truong's. We'll be auctioning all this off tomorrow night. It's also in the arts and prints tab, if I'm not mistaken, from what I was looking at earlier. My plan is to start doing way more shows in the arts and prints. I set up all of my GHG shows going forward in the art and print. But I'll jump them back and forth between Star Wars and hopefully Marvel also. Because we always got some Marvel sketches hanging around. Marvel and DC. Mm-hmm. This was honestly me just being lazy and decided to get up here and talk for a little bit. I didn't even think I was going to be on this long. But why not? Ain't got nothing else going on till I go to sleep. You still kicking, AA Ron? I don't think he is. He's probably not even able to type right now. Staring at that keyboard, talking to itself. Welcome to paradise. I think I'm gonna end up having to block old boy. I'm not a fan of him coming in, buying up a bunch of sketches, and then trying to resell it for his own profit. Like, I don't overly mind that. I don't mind people reselling stuff for profit, obviously, because that's kind of the whole card game. But then he's also doing that cheap Chinese knockoff set of the honeypots, and I'm not a fan of that at all. Getting Alibaba sketches that are prints, setting them off like they're actual real sketches, might as well be AI generated shit. Not a fan. Yeah, there's another set out there now that I am in no way affiliated with. They named it something completely different, but it is like the shadiest shit I've ever heard. Outsourced to Chinese artists, supposedly. It is shady. Absolute lies being thrown around about it nonstop about how they've sold out of this and sold out of that, even though they're currently working the first one, but they're already on set 3 when they just started. It's sad. Super, super sad. You think people would just call it what it is, but they don't. They try to act like they're trying to help the artist, even though they're not even using real artists. Not a fan. Samwise. The collector wasp. The wasp of collecting. Yeah, no, this one, like I said, they named it completely different, but the, it's complete ripoff for the thought process behind the set, as far as one sketch per box, the price of the box, one of one in every box. But the only problem is, like, they're not real 101s, and people are buying them because they think they are 101 sketches. Yeah, I've actually gone through and looked at some of the posts on Instagram that people are putting up there, and like some of the comments, and like all the artist names that are signed on the back are in Chinese lettering. So nobody has a clue who any of the artist is. And I've actually seen it where somebody's like, "Oh, well, who did this one?" And the guy like immediately goes into defensive mode and like starts talking shit to people up there about, "Oh, you guys are just trying to down me and down the set and the company and this and that." It's like, I was just trying to figure out who the artist was so I could get a commission. They're like, "That's not why you're doing it." It's like, oh my god. And then people called it out like, "Oh, well, this kind of looks like it's AI generated." And there was one comment up there about, I've I was told that these same exact sketches were on the Alibaba website, and they wrote up this huge long thing about, "Oh well, we're talking about taking legal action against them for copying our art and this and this and that." And it's just so full of bullshit. They also tried to tell me that they had Star Wars and Marvel license to do their sketches or to do their set, which I know is a lie. There ain't no damn way. No way at all. Unless you got millions of dollars set up in the bank somewhere, you ain't doing it. It's the same as just about everything, though. You know, somebody will take something good, like the Honeypot set, or even the Golden Hive Gallery. That one's people are trying to take that and make profit off of it. Sad world we live in. Oh, I didn't know you could just move squares like that. That's cool. Learning new stuff about these here spreadsheets. I don't know why I would ever need to do that, but if I ever run into a thing where I need to, that's happening. I wonder if I copy it and then, yep, that does me no good. Once again. Ooh, Whatnot's doing a merchandise drop with their new W that they changed. Have to get me one of them W shirts. I have a Whatnot hat. I think I have it up here somewhere. They used to do those drops every week. Man, those things were cool. You had a chance just to win something, and they would have some pretty big stuff up there, like really cool cards. And then you could share your link, and whoever clicked on it would get like another entry, and you would get two. And they quit doing that. I'm guessing they just started losing money on it. But they would give away like full Pokemon boxes sometimes. I never won one. The only thing I won was the Whatnot hat. Those were the days. Back when I was younger. It was like a year ago, I think. Mochi on right now? Oh, what? Let's see. It doesn't look like it. Oh, Mystic is on. Alright, I'm gonna hop off of here for the night and go take a nap. But we are gonna raid over to the Mystic Mochi, who I rarely ever get to see stream. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out, and I will catch y'all tomorrow night for the Hoi Truong auction.